In the year 3127 Galactic Standard Time, the United Orion systems were enjoying a peaceful age of progress. Trade flourished, alliances held, and advanced civilizations debated the theoretical limits of reality over polite cups of quantum tea. Then humanity arrived. The Galactic Council had been skeptical when Earth was first discovered. It was a death world after all, gravity too strong, biosphere too hostile, fauna too aggressive. No intelligent species could have reasonably evolved there. And yet humans had not only survived but spread. At first, the Council chuckled at their chaotic spirit. Primitive ships, loud music, strange body art, and a disturbing obsession with spicy food. But then came the incident on Bellera 9, a spark that would turn laughter into alarm. The planet was hosting the Interstellar Extreme Engineering Expo. It was a place for species to demonstrate absurd, dangerous, or wildly theoretical technologies in a semi-regulated environment. It was not for amateurs. Each demonstration was carefully monitored to prevent planetary destruction. Or so they thought. Captain Doran Valtek of the Zalari Dominion watched in bored amusement as teams from the Gralden Hive and the Safari Ascendancy presented controlled wormholes and portable antimatter factories. Very impressive. But then a lone human walked onto the stage wearing jeans, sunglasses, and a shirt that said NASA 2.0. The announcer raised an eyebrow. "Are you the entire team?" The human, name tag reading Rico Johnson, grinned. "Team? Nah. I'm the intern. They told me not to touch anything. And you're here to demonstrate what exactly?" Rico pulled a metal cylinder from his backpack, connected a few wires, and gestured casually to a nearby asteroid. "I'm gonna fold that rock into itself. Spatially." Several delegates gasped. The Belleran Ministry of Physics immediately protested. That kind of experiment required months of clearance, mass simulations, and at least 3 defensive fleets on standby. Rico just shrugged. "Relax. It's totally safe. I ran it once on the moon. Almost worked." "Almost," the announcer repeated, horrified. That's when Rico cracked open a can of Terran lager, took a long sip, and said the 5 words that would echo through the galaxy forever. "Hold my beer. Watch this." 5 seconds later, the device activated. 10 seconds later, the asteroid folded in half, then inside out, then vanished entirely, replaced by a localized gravitational anomaly spinning with enough force to shift Bellera IX's tides. 15 seconds later, the planet's core resonated with subdimensional echoes, causing multiple tectonic plates to tremble in sync. And just before the council guards tackled him, Rico cheerfully yelled, "See? Totally didn't blow up." The news traveled faster than light. Within a galactic cycle, 500 star systems activated emergency protocol Thetanol, an alert reserved for existential threats. Treaties were revised. Military readiness jumped to wartime levels. Entire archives were updated with a new risk category, human, unsupervised. The Zalari Dominion called for human containment. The Crystalline Hegemony lobbied to ban Earth from scientific expos. The Graldens simply evacuated all facilities that might host a human experiment ever again. And yet, on Earth, Rico became a legend. Not because he broke science. Not because he warped space-time like it was made of silly string. But because he did it while holding a beer. Weeks later, in a hidden corner of the Milky Way, a clandestine meeting was held between top galactic powers. No press. No translators. Just urgency. Ambassador Vrotha of the Zarkan Empire slammed his claw on the table. "This species cannot be allowed to experiment without supervision. Do you understand?" He folded an asteroid. "But he survived," whispered a trembling researcher from the Hellion cluster. "Exactly," Vrotha hissed. He survived, smiled, and then asked for another beer. Silence fell. Then a calm voice spoke from the shadows. "We warned you about Deathworlders," said Admiral Chin of the Terran Space Navy, stepping forward. "What do you want from us?" asked a delegate, terrified. Chen shrugged. "Relax. Rico's grounded. For now. But just know this, if the day ever comes when humanity says 'hold my beer' together." She leaned forward, voice cold as a void star. "Don't bother with protocols. Just run. END."